Please welcome Alicia Keys. Hey, lovely to see you here. Thank you for popping by, because you've been on the show twice before.
I know, I'm feeling like 3 times the charm.
Well, this is it. Well, it's great to have you back. Thank you so much.
Thank you for waiting until I came back before you left.
So the news has spread, eh?
Yeah,
Okay. Do you get the chance to spend much time when you're over here? I know this is a bit of a whirlwind trip, but do you get to go out? Can you shop? Can you hang out in the UK? Do you get to see the country?
I mean, I can't say that I get a whole lot of time, but I definitely have walked around a little bit here and there.
And you like it?
I like it. You guys are funny.
You're heading straight back to the States to perform in the Hope for Haiti concert,
I
which is a wonderful thing to do, and I'm sure everyone out there who knows about it has given something or is in the process of giving something, and let's hope the aid reaches those in need at the right time. So that's a very good thing you're doing there.
Thank
but then you're returning back here.
I do.
In is it May you're coming back for a tour?
I come back in May, and I'm touring here in May, actually from the 19th to the 29th. So you can catch me in a numerous amount of cities.
And these are big concerts you play, big venues. You don't play this small.
Yes,
but you kick off the tour in America, don't you?
I do.
Now, what's the difference between us and the American audiences? Because when I've encountered Americans at those kind of things, they tend to be a little bit more demonstrative than we are. You hear they like to shout things out, hell to the yeah, and that kind of thing, and shout whoop, whoop, when people come on stage and booyah, you know. Whereas we like to get involved, but we normally wait till the end of the song.
Booyah?
Booyah. You never heard the booyah?
Yeah, no, I never heard booyah, but I did hear you say hell to the Y-E-S on the show.
Yeah, but I like to know. I like to invent raps at home and stuff like that.
Oh,
if you want, I could do one over one of your songs for you and send it to you.
That's okay.
Are you sure? When you're touring then, when you come here, we've established that you quite like the UK.
I do.
Are there parts of the world that you particularly look forward to going back to, or are there those that you kind of dread a little bit?
Parts of the world?
Yeah.
Yes, there's places that I look forward to and places that I do dread a bit.
Okay, well, let's go to the ones that you look forward to first, and then we'll see if we can get the other ones out of you as well. Where do you get excited about heading to when you know? Where the fans love you, or you just like the food, or the...
I love Spain. I love Portugal.
So you like to see kind of the Latin countries like that?
Yes, I think
And what is that? That's just the mood or the people?
The people, amazing. Really warm, loving people, you know, and food, delicious food.
Do you habla any español?
Only un poquito.
Oh, that's already more than I do. I knew what un meant, but the other bit... where don't you like to go?
Where do you think I don't like to go?
Oh, man, don't put it back on me.
You like that?
Look at that. Where don't you like to go? I don't know. What kind of things don't you like? Certain food stuffs?
Yes, there are some places that the food isn't very well, or it's a bit rigid and harsh.
Japan.
Japan is... No, they're more cute.
Would I be right in thinking it must be...
I'm sorry. It's just natural. Like, they just yell at you. They don't mean to. Like, do it, set the song, do it, go. And they don't mean to, but
do they not go, do it, song, booyah? They don't do that.
Do it, song, hell yes.
Hell yeah. You've got to be careful. But you not love... you like the sausage there? You like the beer? You get... When I was in...
Do you like the sausage
I love
there?
the sausage there. I've only been there once, and I remember walking home at night, and I was, you know, and I'm not a huge fan of the other food I had there, but I found a little stall. It was snowing. There was a stall on the corner.
There's a store?
A little stall. We call it a stall, maybe, yes. Well, like a little counter, like a newsstand, a vendor.
Got it.
Man in a box. There was a man in a box selling sausage and beer. Saucisson, that's French for it. And I said, I'll have one of those. He goes, oh, it's lovely.
Was it good?
Yeah.
You liked it?
I loved it.
Okay, good.
I would consider going back just for that sausage.
All right, so then we balance each other out.
Hey, do you get nervous ever? Do you get nervous? I wouldn't think you'd get nervous falling in here. And, you know how to play your instruments, you know you've got a great voice, but when you're going out in front of a huge crowd, are there any nerves at all, any rituals you do beforehand to sort of unwind?
I don't get too nervous. I more get, like, excited. you know. But I do have my little rituals, like I, warm up on my piano and I warm up my voice too, and I drink a lot of tea and.
And do you not need to wee a lot then when you're out there?
To what?
Do the tinkle.
Oh, wee.
Wee wee.
I thought that was a video game. I was confused.
Because if I'm doing something like this, if I drink a lot, like I'm doing an award show, I can't drink too much beforehand.
That's
because...
true. That does happen. I heard someone had like a porta potty on the side of their stage so they could go to the bathroom real quick, but I don't.
You've got to be careful as well. If you do that, if you've got the microphone still on, you don't want to stadium.
It could be a problem.
Now, Alicia is celebrating a pretty big birthday pretty soon, aren't you? It's not not one of the big ones, but is it right? You're 29 next birthday?
I'm going to be, yes.
29 next week, ladies and gentlemen. Isn't that quite something? Just a baby. Now, I read somewhere, and I hope that you're not going to stick with this, Alicia, that you said that by the time you were 30, you intended to have retired from the business. So that gives us a year left, if you're going to stick to that. I'm assuming you've now moved the marker on a little bit.
No, I was just saying that I would like to have the option to be able to retire by 30, so...
By which you meant you wanted to be financially secure enough? Or
Yeah.
Yeah, which I'm assuming you are, because you've sold many, many millions of albums.
I feel very blessed, definitely been very blessed. But I definitely have so much more to do. Like, I have so many more things I want to do, so many more things I want to get involved in, important things that I want to do. In fact, one thing I'm doing in the UK on May 27th, I have a black ball for my organization, Keep a Child Alive, and I'm going to do the Black Ball UK.
So this is a kind of like a tie and tails kind of affair, quite a...
I guess that means like a...
A black ball means that you dress up for it in...
Exactly.
Yeah. And so this is a kind of big ticket thing. Raise money for one of your charities.
Absolutely.
Well, that's a lovely thing to do. But you would miss the music, wouldn't you? You'd miss performing if you weren't doing it.
Oh, yeah, I have to perform. I love it so much.
We had Mr. Jay-Z here on the show. He performed that song, but not with you.
Did he?
And he performed with a young lady who sang brilliantly. I'm not saying, but it wasn't quite the same, you know? Do you feel a bit weird when you hear that song being done by other people with Jay-Z, or do you...
I haven't often heard it that much with other people, but I'm sure the girl is great, and I have heard her a couple of times.
She was terrific.
Good.
She was terrific, but
Yeah.
it wasn't quite the same.
Oh, thank
but you do a version on your new album
do.
without him.
Exactly, I do. So now I've just eliminated that problem of needing him to come on the stage every time.
Hey,
See?
You don't even miss him, I'll be honest with you.
Thank you. No, I love the song so much. It's been incredible to be a part of it. So my version that's on my album, The Element of Freedom, is a more broken down, kind of my style of it.
It's more jazzy.
It is a little more jazzy,
Yeah.
intimate.
You play the piano brilliantly.
Thank
And this
you.
is what you studied as a kid.
Yes.
But you've learned other instruments since. Are there any new instruments that you've learned recently on the album? Do you when you learn something new, do you like to play it yourself on the album, or do you get someone who's, a real pro?
Well, I learned the cello for a movie I did called Secret Life of Bees.
My daughter loves that movie.
Does she?
She loves that film.
Thank you. But so learning the cello was amazing. And I felt such a kinship with it. I do want to continue to learn it. But on the album, when it's time for cello, I did call someone else.
I have a little present for you, an early birthday present.
What?
It's an instrument.
Really?
And I want to see if you can play it.
Ready?
And you can maybe use it on one of your albums.
All right.
And think of us.
Oh.
It's called an automaton, or automatoni.
Where is it?
It's from Japan. Oh.
Oh, you broke it. Oh my gosh, you'll never believe this.
What?
Did you see that Spanish show I was on?
No.
They gave me the same thing.
No.
Look, I'll show you.
I'll just demonstrate.
Wow, you're good. And so... Oh, thank you.
You have one of these already?
Can you... Oh.
You're much nicer to look at, but I played it better.
Yeah, you did.
You have one of those already?
Can you believe it?
What are the chances of that?
I can't believe this. Thank you, though. It was still sweet. It wasn't very original,
You just wanted
but
it.
it was
You
very
just
sweet.
I can't believe... Well, I'm demolished now. It's just... God, you really do love Spain. You're bigging up Spain right there. Hey, how lovely to have you here on the show again.
Thank you. Good to see you.
Thank you for joining us. And the treat is we do have Alicia performing live for us at the end of the show, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm lucky enough to have heard her sing up close twice. It's incredible. Don't go anywhere. The beautiful Alicia Keys. You really have one of those?
I do.
The white one or the black one?
Come on.
Well, you know you've got two.
Thank
You can have that as well.
Appreciate it.
Miss Alicia Keys. She'll be back singing live. Well, thank you, Alicia. Take care.